We are about to go to the Jarl. So, let's do it.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Eorlund Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel from a legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
There we go.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in Jorrvaskr, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. Take a look.
To people watching, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I want to disenchant those. When did you get out here?
Got some good... I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Eorlund Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruuf the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but...
Hey! Trying to talk to you.
I don't claim to be the best. Aye, it's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruuf the Greater.
I did
It's a
pick
surprise.
up the
I
knees.
don't even know if he'll accept it,
Pick
but
up the Lego
listen.
knees.
Could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Adamici? He's the Jarl's steward. Know the right time to present it to him.
Sure.
Thanks. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
You need that. We got to find out what all these ingredients are for. Do I have anything I need to sell to? Do I have any double? I have food.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
Well, aren't you just nice? What
Isn't
brings
it
you
obvious?
scatter?
Why, the wonderful weather, hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis.
I'm sorry, I was just wondering, but touche, nice sarcasm. So how's business?
Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septim. Take a look.
Okay. What?
Do come back. I'd even...
What is
Some may call
going
this
on?
junk. Me, I call... Remember, I'll give
Okay,
you the
that's
best
weird. I will
deals
have to
you'll
figure
die
out
trying.
what the heck
I'm a bard by trade.
is going
Perhaps
on.
you've heard of me. It's the leaving that's hardest, I know.
I don't really care.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
And what of my son? What of Thoros? Is he not here? So don't talk to me about sons.
Your son chose his side and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battle Heavens, where is he? Where are you holding my Thoros?
Do you believe this old hag? Hold him? Why?
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. Only if I can help it. But damn if I ain't almost sober. Hey, in the Bannered Mare, here's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it? They won't even know it's gone. Come on.
Fine.
Argonian ale. I can almost taste it. Sure.
What are you doing that for?
What do you mean? All I did was drop my
Lady, could you spare a coin? Yes? Hi there.
trying to give you the coin. You won't accept the dang thing. Yeah, I got more. Whoa! What is everybody doing here? Wait, do I have?
Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me. But that Bard is the worst. You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl.
You go, Carlotta.
That Bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Do let me know if I can do
What if I talk?
If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though.
Probably not, but
Farewell.
try.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the Bannered Mare from Hulda. Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Reputation, mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is.
And potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful.
Well, the tropical forest part actually sounds pretty nice for a vacation.
Before my ma and Ja passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
Why don't you just buy it from some merchant?
Potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's
I
content.
can
You do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future. Farewell.
Yep, bye.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
They,
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in
I'm a
Cyrodiil.
pale person. You ever think of returning to Cyrodiil?
Why? Because I'm a proud citizen of the Empire? Because the Stormcloaks only want Nords in Skyrim? The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all I care. I've lived in the city for 20 years. 20!
No, I was just asking. So you're a healer.
Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the Restoration School, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Ooh. Now those I will have.
back anytime if you need a remedy.
Excuse me. May I, use this? Thank you.
I offer remedies for ailments both
I'm not an elf. I'm an alien.
let me know if I
There's
can
a
be of
difference.
service.
But yes, that is an elf. However, it's a lost civilization elf. Not that people don't know the difference.
Interesting mixture. Keep experimenting. You'll improve with practice. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content. I sell cures for all ills. We're happy to serve you. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service.
Elves are not all that bad, sir. The only elf
If there's anything
elves,
you have but to
elven people that are bad is the town. But other than that, not all the elven race deserves hatred.
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be
The
happy
only
to
one that does is the Valor.
You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
Well, I don't care what your Argonian history says. My people did not enslave your people, so there.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
I'm not a dumb worm. I just
You'll
said
find
what I
tonics,
was.
salves, poultices, and potions
I'm
on
an
my shelves.
alien. There's a
To your
difference.
heart's content. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Just because people enslave someone doesn't mean all the elves are like that.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Everything's... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them...
Oh my god, I have to find
Do
out
come
what is
back.
wrong with that. one person doesn't make up the entire race. So I'm sorry, but you cannot hate every single elf that is out there just because of what past people or past elves did to the Argonians or any, because every single person is different. And elves are not bad people. My lord. I did not enslave anybody. My person did not enslave anybody. You cannot make someone feel bad just because their descendants enslaved somebody. You cannot do that. And even if you did, then the Argonians should feel bad too. Because I'm pretty sure they did something bad in history as well. You can't do that.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Cowhand?
Yes? Hmm?
I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to some guy named Mikhail. And I know I've seen him. It was just...
Sadia, dear? Yes, Mom? You still need to remove that blood stain from the incident.
Oh, yes, Mom. I'll make sure it gets done.
Somehow I doubt that it's the only thing they did. Every race has done something bad.
I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me.
No, I have not.
I'm a bard, trained at the Bard's College in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying. There's a whole college up in Solitude where they teach the arts. Song, lute playing, poetry. I studied there myself. Had to leave over a misunderstanding with the head mistress. Or misunderstanding with her husband. Carlotta put you up for this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery leader is mine. She just doesn't know it yet.
She's not yours.
You're right. I guess I just didn't want anyone to think I couldn't handle one Nord lass. On my honor, I won't bother Carlotta ever again. It's the leaving that's hardest, I know.
Every race has bad people. Every race has bad aims. But because of those bad aims, it doesn't mean the entire race is bad aims. Where's Carlotta? No. I don't remember how to sprint. No, that's sneaky.
But we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thief's den. I can't stop now, but I can't get sick of my own.
open. The animals could get out.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire.
35 gold!
I've been thinking of selling the Inti Solda. Anyway, what do you need? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way.
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the only thing I care about.
Good on you, Carolina. Yeah,
Really? You convinced
What's
that
his
loot
name?
player
Will
to
be
stop
bothered.
chasing me? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help. Until next time, just give a holler.
Where was my room? Up there? Okay. Ooh. This is nice. Did all of you stay in here? Don't you guys have houses? John? No, you're not John. Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't you guys have houses to go to? Why did you stay in the inn all night? Or is that just because I went to sleep when a bunch of people were in here? I did nothing. Where is he? What? Oh, and how do I get up there? How did he get up there anyway? Don't take the salt pile. How did you get up there? Oh, that was dumb. Well, I did say we were gonna do Thieves Guild. We're gonna do them all. I really cannot understand how he got out there. Hello, chicken. Is there, like... Oh. I'm an idiot.
My favorite drinking. Let's get some meat. Well, look at that. Argonian ale. My thanks, friend. Here, take this here healing potion. I, found it in the temple.
I'm sure you did find it in the temple.
Not anymore, thanks to you, friend. Sure.
That's the Temple of Kinnared. Hello. Hi.
Tell me, do you believe in mighty Arche, god of life and death?
Not really.
I see. Well, perhaps you'll take pity on a humble priest who has lost something precious.
What'd you look?
My amulet of Arche. It's the source of my divine powers and also a sacred badge of office. I misplaced it in the catacombs. I'd look for it, but I have been hearing noises down there. I fear the dead have become restless. Without that amulet, I'm powerless to confront them.
You're not powerless. You just believe you are. No amulet can. Never mind. I will get your.
I'll just wait here and make sure nothing foul escapes the catacombs. The blessing of Arcade.
Yeah, you do that. You be useless. Not want that. You have it back. Silver goblet. Just because I steal does not mean I'm not a person of honor. Yeah, I steal. Occasionally. However, I'm more of a gray area person. Well, in this game anyway. I don't want the skull. Why would I want the skull? skeletons down there. You're telling me you couldn't use your magic to go get your own amulet?
I spend so much time among the dead, I sometimes forget how much I miss the company of the living.
Use your amulet.
Oh, thank Hey! Please, take this gold for your troubles.
I only steal when I'm asked to. Unless it's something I really want. Besides, murdering is a dishonorable act, and there's a lot of that going around. It's a gray area, and I'm a gray person. Well, I'm a pale person. More gold. Nowadays, it's murder no matter what you do. Even if it is self-defense, you're gonna get thrown in jail and put on trial for murder.
If the news from London is true, well, there's no telling what it means.
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
Oh, I'm sorry. There was no sign on the door.
Who's this then?
I have news.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yep. Yeah, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut my head off. Let's not mention that. The dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw was heading this way.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall
Well,
we
maybe
continue
there's
to
more
trust
than
in the
four
strength of our walls
lately
against
in
the
the
dragon?
news, there's been...
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
It's a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Or
not...
rather, maybe there's one
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative.
I
done
wasn't
Whiterun
really on my
service.
own initiative.
I won't forget
I just
it.
can't say no
Take
to
this
people
as a
who-
small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Where'd he go? I'll be there in a second. Hello.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Tell me about this.
There are three of them, arranged in 3 tiers, as you may have noticed. The Plains District is so named because it's the closest of the 3 to the plains that surround the city. The inn and marketplace are found there. Most of the city's residents live in the Wind District, which is the middle of the 3. Dragon's Reach occupies the highest, which we call the Cloud District. From here, the Jarl can see all that goes on within his city.
Okay. What's the city's history?
Ah, splendid. Our fine city has a proud history, and I'm happy to share what I know. The history of Whiterun begins with Jorrvaskr, the Hall of the Companions. For a long time, it was the only building on the mountain. As time passed, a thriving community sprang up around Jorrvaskr, as was common with mead halls. Today, Whiterun is the jewel of Skyrim. I can say without boast that it is the greatest city in all the holds.
Okay.
That is an old tale, but well known to those of us who serve in the keep. Long ago, there lived a mighty hero of the Nords, Olaf One-Eye. Olaf did battle with a fearsome dragon named Numenex. The struggle between Olaf and the dragon culminated in a mighty duel atop Mount Anthor, with Olaf the victor. Olaf returned in triumph to Whiterun. By his decree, the city's keep was rebuilt as a prison for Numenex, and so, from that time until this, our great keep has been called Dragon's Reach.
Interesting. I have a sword for you.
From Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. So eager to prove herself. I'll present it to Balgruuf when his mood is agreeable. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered.
20? I got more out of that from Carlotta just for talking to somebody. Or whatever. I like
the Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
You mean you don't know? What does this have to do with the dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
So, what do you need me to do?
I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
You mean this thing?
Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual wounds the Jarl foists on me.
Okay. I got you the stone.
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
Farengar. Farengar, you need to come. What? Dragon. Been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon. How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
Why am I coming?
So, Irileth knows that you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it
It
attacking the
does
watchtower?
fly.
No, my lord. It was just circling
Flying
overhead when I
is
left.
faster than
I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You
Why?
survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I
Not
haven't
really, I
forgotten the
just
service
ran
you
around
did for me in
screaming.
retrieving the dragon stone
I didn't
for Farin
fight
Dal.
it.
As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
I will probably
No.
disenchant
Can't
that.
afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
How about turning
One last
wood
thing,
to
Irileth.
stone?
This isn't a death or...
I envy you the chance to see this dragon up close.
Wanna go to my place? No? Okay. So how do you enchant?
Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
Have you encountered...
Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be. A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold.
Okay. Are you the only wizard here?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest,
I know
priestess,
this is
an alchemist,
boring,
and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Do I look like a curry? No, I'll deliver
Good.
them.
You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
That was an insult, wasn't it? You're lucky that the Jarl and his what are you? Whatever she is here.
If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders.
3 people watching.
Now,
Thank you
I'm a
guys
busy
so much
man,
for tuning
and your
in.
pointless questions are
We're
boring me
about to
terribly.
get to the exciting part.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul
Hey,
of
I wasn't done talking to you.
I'll put it simply so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the whole is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
I still wasn't done talking. I want to see
Spells
what
and
you got.
incantations for those with the talent to guess.
Black and white horse. Brown horse. Gray horse. Palomino horse.
You know, if you've got the... should join the mages. Come to drag. Take a look.
Apparently, I already know that. Strange.
Remember, your mind is the best weapon.
I agree. Not a lot of people know that. Oh wait, I leveled up. Let's do health. Alright. Here we go. Going to battle Dragon. I completely forgot how to sprint. Ooh. That's nice. It's got seaweed in it. Don't think about it. If you question it.
Just because I'm a Grey Mane doesn't mean I can't earn my own keep. I didn't mean. I'm sorry
Let me know if you see anything you like.
I'm just here to drop something off.
Pardon me, but... Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation.
Some feelings?
Here, these potions should suffice.
Thank you. Can I go now? I have a dragon's battle.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Okay. 3 people watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are about to battle the dragon, if we can catch up to Aralas. Aralas and the others are probably way ahead of me. 4 people watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Much love to you. What is that? No, I don't want to steal that. Abandoned farm. Ooh, maybe I can use that.
No sign of the dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking
Figure
around
out what happened. It is tagged.
Look for survivors. We need to know what
survivors. Any survivors. What's there to figure out? Dragon attacked. Oh, there is a survivor.
No.
What'd you
back.
do,
It's
coward?
still here somewhere. Procky and Tor just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Guardsman, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Killer, let's save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count!
I'm going up to the high ground.
Well, another maggot squashed through my
Okay, so you're a fire dragon. Do I have any resist fire? No, I don't. No! Ow! Wow. That was...
Let's make sure that overgrown lizard is really dead. Damn good.
Oh, it ate somebody. Oh. I'm carrying too much, of course I am. What is that? How much? Now that's heavy armor. Whoa! What's happening? What's going on? What just happened? Just happened. Feel violated. What happened? Somebody tell me. Now, it said something. Apparently that's a shout.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
What now? What do you mean?
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I really don't know what happened. I feel very violated right now.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without
Oh,
training.
you mean
the way
that
the
word
dragons do.
thing?
Dragon? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them.
like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who can kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, you're being awfully quiet. Come on, man. Tell us, do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about.
So
Here's
you're
dead
the
dragon,
fool
and
that
that's something
Farnsworth
I
was
definitely
talking
understand.
about.
Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecarl. You ain't a gnome.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
If you really are Dragonborn, like out of the old tales, you ought to be able to shout. Can you? Have you tried?
No, but I know just who I want to do it on first.
That's a shout, like the Greybeards on their mountain.
Carrying too much. If I can shout. Okay, was that an earthquake or... And who was that? I enter White One with a thunderous voice, I guess. Is that Khajiit caravan here? That would be very nice. With my luck, it's not here. Nope, it's not here. pronounce your name. Don't mind my bow out. I'm just trying to get back inside. Please tell me blacksmith is. Blacksmith.
You already have been told you're not allowed here.
Blacksmith.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't push you.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. Welcome to... Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Adriana had her forge just outside. Place is named after her. War Maidens. It's a childhood nickname given by her father. What I hear, she was playing with swords even back then. Anyway, our wares are strong and the price is fair. What else matters? Good doing business with you.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got the clue. If it's work you need. Are you joking? You just rented a room.
I did. Ah, cool. Then I will go sleep in it again.
Need anything else? Just let me know. So, Mikhail. What?
Oh. Apparently I have to activate it.
Tonight, huh? Something upbeat? A Breton jig, maybe?
Well, I was thinking maybe something mournful. A high elf dirge, perhaps. These are rather trying times, after all.
You trying to scare off my customers, son?
Lively. Keep it lively.
All right, all right. How about the gutter snipe?
I think 7 septims for Sigurd will do nicely, especially when they're in their cups.
What?
Ah, excellent suggestion. I'll do that one then.
I'm very confused.
I enjoy this work well. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Do you have any water? No.
I think I've got some mugs need scrubbing.
Then go scrub them.
What do you need, my friend?
Let's see if the Jarl's awake. Go bug him.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Unfortunately. The watchtower was destroyed, yeah, but we killed
I
it.
knew I could count on Irileth. But there must be more to it than that.
Yeah, it turns out maybe something called Dragonborn. I don't really know what it is, except I absorbed
Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn?
nothing. It's just when the dragon died, it absorbed
It's
something.
true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
The Greybeard?
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
And what do they want with
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a do or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, what, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up
Do I
ignorant.
need signs to
These
be a
are
girl?
sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenicci.
I meant no disrespect, of course.
Arnie,
It's just that
you do
what do
have
these
a point.
Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeard's business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again.
I'm not
I made
prepared
the
to
pilgrimage
go
once.
up there.
Did you know that?
I need
High
way more
Hrothgar is a
training.
very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder if the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Momentus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
How much gold do I got? Nowhere near enough to get that house.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
You don't sound like it's an honor. It's an honor. I'm a Thane. What does that mean?
The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor. A gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
And what is your job?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Yeah, I don't really
Good day.
want your help. Go do whatever you usually do. And I think that will end the stream here. Next time we'll be voting on where we should go to begin our training. Should we do the Companions? Should we do the Thieves Guild? The Dark Brotherhood? It will be up to you. So, here I am signing off. Have a great day, everybody, and we might do Fallout tomorrow. I will have to check something. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.